In the days of yesteryear, I would plop my butt on the floor and play NES 2 feet in front of the TV. It's amazing my vision is still as good as it is. These days, my aging and aching body prefer to play video games from a comfortable seat. In living rooms and game rooms, your couch or recliner is a bit further away from your TV than the length of a common NES cord. Some days, I'll just resort to playing a newer game because it's easier to deal with. Say what you will about new games versus retro games, but wireless controllers are awesome.
If I'm itching to play a game from a corded console, I'll usually just sit on my coffee table and play from there. But I have this dog, and she loves to try and trip over the cord whenever I'm in the middle of a game.
The NES Satellite was released in 1989, and allows up to 4 players to use controllers from as far away as 15 feet from the console. It takes 6C batteries, but they last for quite a while. On top of that, the unit shuts itself off as a power-saving feature if it hasn't received any recent commands. It also has an option for turbo fire and a controller to light gun switch. You have to plug this receiver into the NES and it matches the system perfectly. It actually looks pretty cool. The unit actually works really well, and I don't ever feel like my commands are delayed or lagging. There is one problem though. The satellite works using infrared, just like your television remote. So if someone steps in front of you while you are playing, you can't control anything on screen. If you are pressing down the button, the NES will continue to think that the button is pressed, and you may continue walking to your doom.
And you still really aren't getting away from the cords. It's more like a wireless controller extension, but hey, it's better than a wired extension. I've actually used this thing to play NES at a bar that I used to frequent. I played on a busy Friday night, and it was kind of cool at first, and people were watching me play, but then it got busier and more awkward. But hey, you can play in a bar.
You can play from your card.
You can play from your bed.
You can play on your head.
You get the idea. The NES Satellite is actually pretty cheap. I got mine for $15, and it's really worth it, especially if you want to play further away from the TV than the controller will allow. Just don't let your dog in the room.
Oh my god, it's still on! Oh shit, look at that. Look at that. Oh man. That's fucked up.
We can't do this in one take, but we're going to try. Come on, downstairs. Come here. Come here. No!
You can play on your head.